Hello everybody. How are we doing today? I hope you guys are all doing awesome. I hope you guys had a great weekend, a great Mother's Day weekend. And it's back to everyday life for us, back to working and all that fun stuff. So I hope you guys had a good weekend, whether you spent it with your moms or you spent it with your kids, or any of the above. Hello Michael, how are you? I'm just going to take a second and share this live video. If you guys want to do the same, I would appreciate it. The more live views we have, the more giveaways we get to do at the end of the show. Hello everybody. Just seeing everybody signing on now. Hello Sue. Facebook notifications must be slow today. I think there's a mosquito in here. Hello Lacey, how are you? I hope you had a great birthday this weekend and Mother's Day. I am just going to share this video really quick on some of my cooking pages. If you guys want to do that as well, it's appreciated. Just make sure you're not violating any of the terms of any of the groups that you're in. I would hate to see you guys kicked out of certain groups for not following their posting rules, so just be cautious of that. I know every group has different rules. Hello, Carla, Mary, Cassie, Bonita. Hello, Jen. How are you? I hope everyone had a great weekend, Mother's Day weekend, whether you're a dog mom or a cat mom or a kid mom or all of the above like I am. I hope you guys all enjoyed it or enjoyed your time with your moms. I saw mine Sunday night and we had a lot of fun. Hello, Caitlin. Thank you for sharing. I know they moved the option and now I can't find it on my live videos. They just really love keeping me on my toes, and they have removed the inverted option on here, so it's going to be a little weird for me to get used to as well. Hello, Sherry. Oh no, busted your tooth in half. My friend Bree is just texting me about her tooth that she's going to have to get worked on tomorrow. So that's no fun, you guys. Tooth pain is the worst. So I hope you get that fixed before it bothers you too much. Don't forget to share this into your Pampered Chef parties if you guys have it. Good evening, you guys. Thank you for sharing. Hello, Buffy. How are you? Hello, Wayne. Yeah, for whatever reason, they have moved the option to invert my camera, and I cannot find it anymore. I don't know why. I don't know how, but they have moved it, and I cannot find it. Hello, Vicky. How are you? So we're going to get started. The way this recipe is written, they want you to make the barbecue sauce first and then cook your chicken. But for time saving matters, I am going to start heating up my pan to cook my chicken first so that the chicken can be cooking while we're making our barbecue sauce. Thank you, Deb. It's funny how the inverted is familiar to me now, where some people will invert their picture and be like, this doesn't look right. To me, both look right. Oh my gosh, 47 days to get it fixed. That's not good. They just packed it. At least they did something. Hello, Cayenne. How are you? This is smoking like there is food somewhere on this pan, but it might just be the oil that I seasoned it with the last time I put it away. So I'm heating my pan up for our chicken. For our chicken tenders, we are just going to cook the chicken tenders with just some salt and pepper. And once our pan is nice and warm and our chicken is done, we're actually going to put our shallots into the pan after our chicken has started cooking. If you don't know what shallots are, they are in the same family as an onion. So they look very similar to one, but they kind of act like garlic in the matter of they kind of come bunched up like garlic cloves do. So these are shallots. You want some pretty large ones for this recipe. Hello, Brent. How are you? Hopefully it's not 47 days of pain, Lacey. That is never good. So we've got our shallots. You'll find them with the other. I'm just checking my chicken tenders to see if I have any big tendons in them, and it looks like they've got them all pretty much cut off, hopefully, so I won't be having to mess with them at all. this stove is acting crazy right now. There's something under there that wants to cook. Let me look. I am not used to these types of stoves at all. I think I found the problem. There's a little piece of bread in there. All right. How is everyone doing? Did you guys get all your shares and likes? Don't forget to like the post. We are going to get our chicken tenders, just salt and pepper. You guys don't need anything crazy because we are going to marinate these in our white barbecue sauce. So I am just sprinkling some salt on them. There is some pepper in the pan. Looks nice and hot. And then we are just going to toss these tenders in to our cast iron pan. Remember, once you lay your chicken tenders down, try not to pick them back up again. This will form a nice crust on them. My pan is about high heat. I just lowered it down to medium heat. When it comes to a cast iron, it retains a lot of heat, so you don't need it up too high. So my butcher box does come here, but surprisingly I didn't have any chicken tenderloins in my last box, so I did have to use store-bought chicken tenderloins. That doesn't sound fun to peel, but I've never had one. I've never had white barbecue sauce either. The recipe does intimidate me just a little bit because there are some ingredients in this barbecue sauce that I would not normally eat. So wish me luck on venturing out and trying something that I am a little intimidated by. But we're gonna start mixing our ingredients into our bowl for our barbecue sauce. So bear with me. The white barbecue sauce is definitely way different than what I'm used to, but we're just gonna combine all these ingredients together and mix it up. So we want half a cup of mayonnaise. Make sure you do use mayonnaise and not Miracle Whip. Miracle Whip just has a lot of extra seasonings already in it, and we don't need that for our barbecue sauce. What I love about this, if you get the squeezy bottle and your measure all, you aren't dirtying anything but your measuring cup for your mayonnaise. So we want half a cup of real mayonnaise. I think you can probably use some light mayonnaise if you want to make a little bit of a change to it. Trying to find my life today. Turn my chicken tenders over. Like so. And set a timer so that I don't forget about those. Thank you for sharing. So half a cup of mayonnaise, 2 tablespoons of white vinegar. You do want to make sure that it is white vinegar and not apple cider vinegar or anything like that. Let's see if I can get this thing open. There we go. So 2 tablespoons of vinegar. And have that upside down here. Like so. 2 tablespoons of the vinegar. I love my measure-alls, you guys. They are amazing. Mayo. Then we want half a tablespoon of cracked white pepper. I'm using ground white pepper. I am focusing on the fact that it does say white pepper. So add your half a tablespoon of fresh cracked white pepper here. I am using, it's not flipped, you guys. I'm sorry, it's gonna be so hard. But it's ground white pepper here. You can get them and just grind them yourself. The News House is awesome, Carol. Thank you for asking. We need half a tablespoon of Creole mustard. So that doesn't exist here in Arizona. So I am using Dijon mustard as my substitute. There are another couple substitutes that Google gave me online that you can use if you cannot find the Creole mustard. It's just a mustard that has brown sugar, turmeric, and things like that in it. So it is a little different than your normal mustard. You are so welcome, Sandy. I tried to stick to your wish list so that I didn't duplicate anything you already had. So we've got our mustard in there, half a teaspoon of salt. I'm just gonna kind of eyeball it, grind some up. 2 tablespoons of sugar. It's crazy what goes into certain things. Condiments always blow my mind on what goes into them, sugar, brown sugar, things like that. So 2 tablespoons of sugar, 2 large garlic cloves pressed. So we're gonna throw these in here. There's lots of different flavors going on. You guys know I love my garlic press. It's so quick and easy. You just throw the clove in there. I didn't have to peel it or anything. You just pull your hammer down and squeeze, and out comes your minced garlic for your recipes. This chicken is looking good. Awesome. Let it cook about 2 more minutes. Make sure it's nice and done. We've got 2 teaspoons of horseradish. So with the mustard and the horseradish, those are both really, really out of my comfort zone. So bear with me. So I need 2 teaspoons of horseradish. There we go. Wish me luck. Thank you, Tammy. You're so sweet. I haven't gotten it done in a long time. Have not found a hairdresser here yet, so getting there. A tablespoon of lemon juice. You can use freshly squeezed if you want to. I had a lemon here, but it has since died on my counter, so I am going to use the containered tablespoon of lemon juice and half a teaspoon of paprika. I've actually never really tried it on purpose, so we'll see. I like spicy, so I don't know why I wouldn't like it. I don't like wasabi, and I know that's kind of a horseradish-based thing, so we will see. So all together, we've got mayo, white vinegar, white pepper, Creole mustard, salt, sugar, garlic, horseradish, lemon, and paprika to make our barbecue sauce. It looks kind of runny. I'm not sure if that's normal or if it is thick enough once I put it in the fridge. But we're just going to pop the lid on. That's what I love about this thing. Just pop the lid on and throw it in your fridge until you are ready to use it. So now I'm going to cut up the best I can, thinly slice up as I throw it on the floor. Good thing I just mopped my floors today. And then we're just going to thinly slice it the best we can. You guys know I'm not a slicer or a dicer, but I am just going to do the very best I can. Says to throw them in while the chicken is still cooking to let some of that shallot flavor off into the pan. I want this just a little thinner. Woo. There we go. There we go. They smell so good. All right, we're going to check the temperature of one of our chicken breasts to make sure it's at least 165 degrees. It can be a dipping sauce, but we're actually going to toss our chicken and shallots all into a bowl and then put it into our bread and sprinkle it with cheese and put it in the oven. So if you don't want to dedicate a sandwich to a sauce that you have never had or don't know if you'll like, you can just load up your chicken and your cheese, put it under the broiler, and then just dip your sandwich into the barbecue sauce, which is what I will probably end up doing. But first, I am going to check the temperature of our chicken, make sure that is good to go. There's nothing worse than pulling chicken off and trying to cut into it and have it be raw. So we need about 10 more degrees on our chicken. So we're gonna let these cook with these shallots a little bit longer. I'm gonna get our bread ready here in a second. So you want a nice piece of French bread. Let's scooch this over. Get rid of that since there was raw chicken on it. Grab this out. And so for our bread, I know, for whatever reason, Facebook has taken the option away or has completely hidden it from me. I hit through all of my options, gave me a ton of filters, a ton of things I can do, and flipping my camera was not one of them. So if somebody figures it out on how to do it on a business page, let me know. I did peel the outside part of my shallots. They have like an onion flaky exterior. I peeled that off and cut up my shallots that way. Hello, Crystal, how are you? So you're gonna take your piece of French bread. Don't have that much chicken, and we are gonna cut not this way, but right through the top of it. This will help keep your sandwich upright when we put it in the oven to toast our cheese and everything in there. You don't want to cut all the way through, just cut it so that it's kind of like a hot dog bun. And I like to kind of push down the sides of the bread to make a little home for our chicken and our cheese. We get out our pan. What pan do I want to use? We can use this one. So we've got this. Ta-da! Let's see. Thank you for sharing, Jamie. Hello, Ella. How are you? All right. We are going to pull these off. Everything smells good, delicious. Turn that off. Get out our bowl. And I am just going to grab this chicken. If you want to let yours cool and want to slice it by hand, you can definitely do that. I am going to use my salad choppers to cut my chicken while it is still warm. I don't want to wait for it to cool down just to cut it. So let's do this. Pull my pan over. There we go. And grab our scissors and dice up our chicken for our sandwich. Hello, we are loving it here in Arizona. Hello, Nini, how are you? I am so good, you guys. So I am just using these awesome scissors here. They have two blades on them and a safety guard on the tip so that you aren't scraping everything up. And I am just gonna kind of dice up my chicken into smaller pieces. If you like shredded chicken better, you can shred your chicken. I like chunking my chicken into pieces instead of shredding it. So I do avoid the fork trick because I don't really like stringy chicken. I threw in my shallots in with this chicken, and I am cutting those up with this chicken so that I'm not going to be chewing on the shallot, but the flavor is definitely going to be there. Easy enough, like so. Hello, Rose, how are you? Angelica, hello, hello. So we have chopped our chicken up. We have our shallots all cooked up. We are gonna add our cheese to our chicken and mix it well. So it says to use about 1.5 cups of Monterrey Jack cheese. You can use pepper jack if you want a different type of cheese. I'm just gonna do 2 big handfuls. Like so. Drop some on the floor for my dogs to enjoy. And then I'm just going to use my tongs here and mix it up. What I like about this, the chicken's still warm, so it is going to be melting this Monterey cheese into here. And like I said, I do worry that that white barbecue sauce might be a little spicy for my boys. So I am actually just going to leave it like this. But if you have your white barbecue sauce, you've tried it, you've tasted it, it's good to go. You're gonna take that and you're gonna throw that in this bowl too and toss it around until it's nice and incorporated. Don't be shy. If you like that barbecue sauce, really coat this chicken. I am just gonna do it like this, and then I'm gonna drizzle it over mine and kind of leave it out of the boys'. Since Rory isn't here, I've got to try and make my picky eaters as happy as possible so that I don't have a bunch of leftover food. So I'm just going to take this, use my tongs, since this chicken is still warm and I don't want to burn my hands. I think another thing that would be really good on this is some bacon. So if you want to cook up some bacon and dice it up and sprinkle it on top, that would be good. Or even adding it into your barbecue sauce. If you guys like to add some bacon to your barbecue chicken, just like that. Ta-da! Thank you, Janet, for sharing. Oh, Maggie, I am here. I've been doing some shows, so just hang tight. This mosquito is driving me nuts today. All right, I'm gonna sprinkle a little more cheese on the top. And then we are gonna throw this under the broiler. I'm gonna pick up as much of this extra cheese as possible so that it doesn't start smoking once that broiler gets nice and warm. So I'm gonna open this, pop this in. Remember, the broiler heat comes, boys, the broiler heat comes from the top of the oven. So the closer it is to the top of the oven, the faster it will broil that cheese. If you want to be able to step away for a second, put your rack as low as you can in your oven and let that broiler come from top. So just don't forget that most ovens heat from the bottom, but if you're using the broil, it does come down from the top. You'll see those rings get nice and warm from above. Jamie, I actually have not been to the pool in about a week. So at least I'm retaining some of this sun. Don't forget to leave a reaction, you guys. I'm pulling the names off now, and we are going to do our giveaway. I'm surprised Kingston hasn't stolen this yet. You guys know him and his bread, and Grayson and his cheese, but thank you, Michael. It smells delicious, and we haven't even put our barbecue sauce on yet. I think the barbecue sauce will be really good. I am really, really intimidated by the horseradish, though. Betty, you need the salad choppers. Is this what you're asking for? Because these are my favorite. I don't even use this for lettuce. I use this for chicken and beef and stuff like that. So, and bacon. Probably, I don't know why we even have mosquitoes here. My mom and grandma are both like, what do you mean you have mosquitoes? Poor Grayson woke up with like a big mosquito bite on his face the other morning. And hello, Carrie. And there are tons of mosquitoes outside on our patio where all of our pool stuff is. I'm sure the moisture from all of our pool stuff makes them really excited. Just always keep an eye on anything you have in the broiler, you guys. Broiler food can get away from you really, really fast. When I was in the North Dakota oven, I knew I always had to leave it cracked. Our broiler was extra hot, so I'd always have to keep an eye on our broiler food. This one is a little toned down. I'm sure I can turn it up, but I haven't yet. This mosquito, you guys. I need to kill it, but I have not given it the opportunity to land on me to kill it yet. Hello, Susie, how are you? So my barbecue sauce, boys. So my barbecue sauce is in the fridge. I'm hoping it will get a little bit thicker in the fridge as it sits. All of my ingredients were room temperature, so I'm sure that doesn't help the consistency. I'll let you guys know if it is thick, or I'm sure you can add more mayonnaise or mustard if you want it to be a little thicker with that vinegar and lemon juice that is in it. Remember, you do have to be present to win. We are only doing one giveaway today. We did not make it up against up to 80 live views, you guys, so make sure we share next time and get those view counts up there so we can do more giveaways. I do giveaways at the end of every show. I know it's hard with the time change. I can start including some other time zones on the recipes if that will help. We're just gonna pull one name. Kingston, pick a number. 5 and 10. Just one. 5? 5. Okay, 5 is going to be our winner today. Remember, you do need to be present to win. And if you've won in the last 6 months, you cannot win again. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Carrie, let me check if you have won in the last 6 months. I do track this for you so that you don't have to. Carrie, you have won, so we're going to go to the next name. Lacey, let's see, I know you won recently, but I don't know how recent. There we go. There's your birthday luck, Lacey. Lacey, I know it's backwards, you guys. Lacey Westwood, comment that you are here within 2 minutes to claim your prize. Congratulations, it must be that birthday luck. So hopefully you were able to hang around through the show to claim your prize. I am trying to clean this mess up over here. Hello, Lacey, congratulations. You have claimed your prize. I will post a picture when this is all served up. Yes, you're in there, Jamie. Just better luck next time. Just remember, the more people that are watching, the more giveaways we get to do, the more names we get to pull, and the better odds that you have of winning. You guys, please help me fill my Pampered Chef party calendar. It's all virtual parties. I don't have to come to your house to do them. I have a bunch of spots for May and June, so let's book a party. You guys, we have some amazing rewards coming for June, so if May is too soon for you, just message me and I will show you what June's rewards will be, and you won't be disappointed. Have an awesome night.